Right, we've been in nearly 2 full seasons now, and we are consistently just being shown up by the under-23s. Andy Myers has won more trophies than me with one of the youth teams. I mean, we need to start improving. Hello everyone and welcome back to more Chelsea. It's Chelsea Challenge, and today it's Sunday, and to celebrate we're going to have a triple game special. Really 4 games, but you're only going to see 3 games as we take, hopefully, some big steps towards winning, finally, some trophies of our own. Yesterday we will be playing both legs of the Champions League quarter-final, which, as you can see there, is against Bayern Munich, the real life holders. Obviously Lazio the holders at this point in the game, and of course the team who Chelsea defeated in the Champions League final to win the trophy back in 2012. Lazio, they're still in there against Man United, Real Madrid, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool. It's a lot more difficult than it would have been last season when we successfully mucked it up, but we will see what we can do with that. But that's not the only game we are going to be playing today. We have also got the FA Cup semi-final. We did indeed make it to Wembley. We didn't exactly make it easy for ourselves. We took the lead shortly before half-time. A beautiful strike from Hakim Ziyech, and I was hoping that was going to be that, but not to be. A simple ball over the top once again has done us in. It's the danger of the high line, but in this case I have no idea what Donnarumma was doing there. Felipe Anderson, the beneficiary. We went to extra time, and I think for the first time that I can remember, it didn't just go straight to penalties with no highlights. Beautiful ball from Kovacic and a thumping strike from Memphis Depay to get us out of jail and get us to Wembley. And our reward for that is a semi-final against our near neighbours Fulham, a short trip to Wembley for both of us. Then the other semi-final, Liverpool, they're obviously still there, but they will be playing Leeds. So both Tottenham and Manchester City did get knocked out. So we've got a chance. We have got a chance. So the other matches we played since then, 2 league games, both of them racking up big score lines. The goals will obviously dry up now that I've started recording this, but it was a 4-0 win, first of all against Sheffield United. Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, Abraham, and a late penalty from Timo Werner. And then most recently, an absolute goal fest at Stamford Bridge as we beat Everton by 6-3. I mean, this would have been first on Match of the Day. You can guarantee that. Much better than some of the other games we've had this season. It was a very topsy-turvy game. We took the lead through Tammy Abraham. Dominic Calvert-Lewin equalised. Hudson-Odoi scored. Deulofeu then equalised again. We went 4-2 up. Abraham and Kovacic, they then pulled a goal back through Allen. But then 2 goals late on Hudson-Odoi, and then Kai Havertz gave us all 3 points in pretty dramatic fashion. And so this is a situation in the Premier League, and you can see why we're focusing on the Cups. We're third, we're level on points with Manchester United, but their goal difference is better than us. Our goal difference is better than Liverpool's. Unfortunately, we are 8 points behind them. I really don't know how that's happened. I mean, well, I do. It's the draws and the 2 defeats, but then they've only got 2 defeats as well, but the 8 draws, the 4 more draws than Liverpool, that is what has cost us so far. There's 6 games to go, I would say. We've still got to play Liverpool and Man United, obviously, but it's incredibly unlikely at this stage. You never know, but I think the Cups are going to be the most realistic chance we have of winning a trophy, although we're probably going to have to get past Liverpool in both of those as well. But Bayern Munich up first of all at the Allianz Arena. First of all, can we get ourselves a good result? I forgot to mention we did have our youth intake as well. Joe Brewer, apparently the best option. He's got good dribbling, which will help him out in our side if everything else can improve. Now, I've been doing this thing recently, I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but it's called rotating the players. It's a novel concept to me, but we have been doing that to some good effect. But we are using this lineup for this one, more or less the full strength lineup. I mean, we've got so many great options in different positions. I don't know who the best one is in certain areas because they're both playing pretty well. But Donnarumma is going to be in goal for this one. Chilwell, Bastoni, Tomori and James is the defence. Tonali's come back in, done pretty well recently. Kante and Mount, of course, are there too. Not that I'd have any issues playing Havertz or Kovacic. That's the quality we've got. Ziyech and Depay on the wings again. Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi can feel unlucky that he's not even on the bench. Timo Werner up front. It could be Abraham. He's in goal-scoring form. We're doing well at the right time. It's just a shame we're 8 points behind Liverpool. But the Champions League, that is where it's at. Bayern Munich, of course, a hugely challenging opponent for us at this stage. What can we do here? Can we get an away goal? That's the most crucial thing. An away goal would help us out a lot. Don't do anything stupid. That's the most important thing. Don't do anything stupid. Right, we have got a highlight. I mean, as I said, the previous game had 9 goals in. This one might be on the way to that. Hakim Ziyech is onside. He opens the scoring. It's an away goal. It is the most important thing we can do. Even if we end up losing it 2-1 or something, at least we've got this foothold in the tie that counts for so much. It's a throw in from the left-hand side from Chilwell, as it so often is. Great ball from Mount. Good finish from Ziyech. We're not going to see the offside replay. That looked very tight to me, but apparently it was onside. 5 minutes to go until half-time with Bayern looking to work something themselves down their own left-hand side. Leroy Sané on the ball, of course, a big danger man for them. And it's been well intercepted. Good tackle and interception from the midfielders there. Kante doing some good work. Mount as well. He's found Ziyech. We're being a bit patient here. Very, very nice. Ball from James to Ziyech, who's held on just about against Alaba. Very good strength from the Moroccan and from Goretzka as well. He's kept it. If we could get anything from this, that would be amazing skill from Ziyech to keep the ball there. Beautiful movement. Werner's in, and Neuer is able to tip it round the post. But brilliant stuff from Ziyech. That was really good. Corner swung in by Depay. Can he find anyone's head? He finds Lewandowski's head, which is not great for us. And that is half time, and we are looking very good indeed. Let's keep this going. A couple more away goals, that would be nice. That was the issue we had against Lazio. All the goals we scored, they were great, but they were at home. And in the end, it was the away goal that Lazio scored that seemed like nothing more of a consolation. It was what did I see? And Leroy Sané shoots wide. Not much action in the second half, but that's fine by me. That is going to be that. 1-0 win. Tight, narrow, just like the previous round. But just like the previous round, it is us leaving Germany with the advantage and with an away goal. Well, the league game against Bournemouth in between, fully rotated side, once again doing the job. Very uneventful game, 1-0 Christian Pulisic. And the best news that we've had all day, Lazio are out. So at least there will be no exact repeat of last year. Okay, second leg against Bayern Munich. We've got the advantage. We've had the advantage before. I'm only going to be happy when the full-time whistle is gone and we're safely into the semi-finals. Okay, first highlight, Mason Mount swings a corner in, finds Werner. It's somehow not gone in, and he's offside anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Half an hour gone, and there's already more highlights than I'm really interested in. Although, I mean, last time it was the second half where the collapse occurred, so at least we got a bit more time if it's something we're planning on doing. Bayern coming forward, so they need to score, of course. As things stand, if it stays the same, we will be going through, but it's such a slender advantage. As soon as they score, then whatever we got in the previous match is pretty much cancelled out. Sané has been completely flattened. Who was it? I mean, it looks like Tonali's been highlighted. It was a great run from Sané, and it said it looked harsh. It definitely didn't look harsh. It's a blatant penalty. There's no way this is not a penalty, unless somehow it was a dive. Yes, I'm not shocked in any way. Yeah, so Tonali's got the blame for that one. Not a great challenge from the young Italian, and Lewandowski to equal things up. He does, of course, with ease. So everything we gained in the first leg now means basically nothing. It will, as if nothing else happens, it will be extra time, 2 away goals apiece. They obviously will gain a big advantage from every subsequent goal they score. We need to actually just score some goals ourselves. Right, so not happy with that. Not a good performance. We have created basically nothing, and we've surrendered what advantage we actually had, and it's potentially going to get worse here. Thomas Muller, if they score again, we need 2. Sané scores, so we need 2. Right, well, let's just go attacking. There's no point. No sense hanging around here. No sense hanging around whatsoever. Oh, for goodness sake. Why is it happening again? I mean, this is not quite on the same scale and not quite the same stage as last year. Last year, that was dreadful. This one, at least, just had an air of inevitability about it. It's Bayern Munich. We know how good they are. It's just disappointing. Still time left, though, but changes need to be made. Werner is on a 6.4, which is not good enough. We'll bring on Tammy Abraham. Really, everyone's playing terribly, but Havertz can come on as well. Bayern they're looking pretty good here. I think their tails are up, and I think that is only going to mean one thing. I mean, we were so good in Germany, so disciplined, got the goal we needed, and then it's like we've just felt the job was sort of just done. sort of just done. A third for Bayern here, and we might as well just put all our eggs in the FA Cup basket, because we're not coming back from here. Can we do something? James intercepts. Is the counter now on? Sandro Tonali back to Reece James. I blame Tonali for the penalty. I'm not actually sure it was him. It might have been Chilwell. Might have to go back and watch. The counter's not on. Lewandowski's in, and thank goodness he's done that. Right, still time. Memphis Depay with a free kick. He's found Tammy Abraham, but he's in an awkward position. Can he find the pullback? Yes, he can. Depay slams it home. That is what we need. 2-1. It's not enough. We need to score again, but at least we've got a bit of a foothold back in. 2-2 overall, but obviously the 2 away goals for Bayern Munich means they will be going through. But we now have a better chance than we did before. 22 minutes left of normal time. Can we find a third? Of course, extra time now isn't going to happen, which is at least something. If we score another one, we'll be going through. If it's tied up, they'll go through on away goals. Bastoni heading over, only just over the bar, it said, but too far away. Lining up the free kicks. This time Mason Mount swings one in. Bastoni's there, and this time he does find the target. Alessandro Bastoni heading home for his second of the season and his most important in a Chelsea shirt by far. 2-2, 3-2 to us overall. Plenty of set-piece opportunities. No more highlights would be really nice. I mean, we're still on attacking. Obviously, we could drop that back a bit. Mason Mount's got injured. Not what we want. Potential foot injury. We will bring on Mateo Kovacic, hopefully, to see the game out. We are still on attacking, but we've looked so much better on attacking. I don't know if I want to drop that back yet. How much injury time are we going to have to endure? 6 minutes. Mason, why did you get injured? Why did you get injured? 3 minutes to go. 1 minute left on the clock. Are we going to have some late drama here, or are we going to get through by the skin of our teeth once again? Yes, we do. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how we've got out of jail there. The XG, I mean the penalty obviously helped that. Bayern, we've done them over in the second half. It's nice to do that to someone else. We looked pretty much dead and buried, but there was still time, some free kicks, some good set-piece play, and it's Chelsea 2, Bayern Munich 2. We go through 3-2 overall. It was a very all-over-the-place game, but we dug in, and that was a really, really good result, and then a good performance in the end. We make it through. So do Liverpool by the looks of things as well. That's a shame. And Mason Mount's going to be out for 2 weeks, more or less. Not great and not great. Yeah, it's Liverpool. It's Liverpool. The fact is we're relying on Leeds to knock them out of the FA Cup. Otherwise, it will be us versus them for everything. But of course, it's not over yet. We have got Fulham in the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley to play as well. Can we just set up a game against Liverpool yet again? We haven't got to play them enough, it seems. Obviously, Mason Mount missing out through injury, but Kai Havertz is a more than capable replacement. I think also Werner's going to drop out for Tammy Abraham. I mean, again, neither of them have been playing that well, but Abraham scored more recently, so Abraham can start this one. And then the only other question mark, maybe Ziyech for Hudson-Odoi. We'll stick with Ziyech for now. I am going to put Callum Hudson-Odoi on the bench, though. Now, theoretically, we should be doing pretty well here today. We should be winning this game, you would hope, pretty easily. But then, we've said that before, we've been there before, and we haven't managed to do it. First highlight pretty early on, though, is Sandro Tonali on the ball, finds N'Golo Kante, plays it forward to Memphis Depay, knocks it back to Havertz. An early goal would really be a very nice nerve settler. Havertz goes through, and it's a pretty weak effort in the end, but he was allowed a lot of space there by the Fulham defence. We've got injuries to Depay and Chilwell, neither of them particularly serious. I mean, Chilwell's got a twisted knee. That's not the worst injury ever, so we'll leave them both out there for now, but probably going to have to make a change at some point. And we might need to, because half-time has come, and half-time has come with no goals and only one highlight in the entire game. Maybe we're tired from our exertions against Bayern Munich. I mean, we could go for this. We've got a throw in though. Reece James looking to work a chance, as we are quite effective from them. Kante holds it up well. Tonali's there. He whips it in. I don't think it... Well, it's gone for a goal kick from the shot. I thought it might have hit Tammy Abraham. Not to be. I think changes are going to have to come though. Depay is not looking particularly happy or playing particularly well. Christian Pulisic will come on to replace him. Kante robs the ball in midfield, pressing forwards. He is so effective at that. Flings it across to Tammy Abraham, who's hit the post, and Adara Bioyo gets it away before we can score. That was the best chance of the game by an absolute mile. Right, time is ticking away. We're going to go for this. Fulham haven't been particularly productive. I'm going to have to take Chilwell off as well. His injury doesn't seem to be helping out too much. Not what I really would want to do. Ziyech has played well, as has Tammy Abraham, but they're the obvious players to freshen up given their fitness. Not much a normal time to go. We definitely deserve to win this. We've created the better opportunities, but we haven't managed to put them away. Lots of players lacking in fitness. I mean, the highest rating is for Ziyech, so I don't really want to necessarily take him off. We do, of course, get the extra sub in extra time. I might bring on Kovacic at some point. Tammy, I mean, do we bring on Werner instead? It's difficult. I think we're going to have to just go for extra time and then make 2 changes there. Indeed, we do. I'm not happy with the performance. I mean, I am pretty happy with the performance, but it's just not been clinical enough. Fulham, they did this in the league to us. We only managed to beat them right in the final few seconds of the game, and we need to make some changes because basically the entire front of the pitch is dying. I want to take off Kante and Ziyech because we've got the best sort of options on the bench, the most informed players on the bench in those positions, but they're playing really quite well, so that might be a risk. I'm taking Ziyech off, and we're going to bring on Hudson-Odoi. I mean, I think maybe drop. What we're going to do, I'm going to take Tonali off. We're going to drop Kante back. He's not quite so creative, but that role doesn't seem to be particularly creative this year anyway. We'll bring Kovacic on because his dynamism, his runs are so good against a tired defence. Azpilicueta picks it up on the left-hand side. Abraham goes back to Kante, who exchanges passes with Kovacic, and Reece James has got some space, goes for the shot, which Rodak tips round. I mean, Tammy Abraham's fitness is basically gone, but I've taken the decision to not bring Werner on just simply because he's just not been playing particularly well of late. Hopefully, the dynamism of Kovacic can be what does it. He's done it. He did it against West Ham. Can he do it here? Ball forward to Reece James. Can he find a cross to the box? He can. It's Kai Havertz with an absolutely fantastic finish, and it's happened again. Extra time. It's not over, but extra time. We've taken the lead against a tired, battling Fulham defence. It's Kovacic. His forward-thinking passing and runs helping. Good work from James, and it's a lovely finish from Havertz. They were lining up in the box, but the German finds the final touch, and we've got the lead. We're going to go back to balanced, I think, just to hopefully see this one out. Obviously, as soon as we do that, Fulham come forwards. Alvarado tackled by Havertz, though he's immediately lost out to Mania. Mitrovic scores. It's doing the thing where it might be offside. Alvarado's apparently just died on that side of the pitch. It is offside. It does not count. It's been disallowed. We're going to see the replay, because that seemed very, very. I mean, he's offside there. That's the issue. He was in an offside position when the ball was played. Okay, late drama. Is there going to be some more? Fulham, they're not done yet. Maybe we should have stayed on attacking, because that's clearly what they are now doing. Pulisic reads it well. Havertz, and he working it nicely. A second would kill this game off, you would think, but we are susceptible on the break. That's why we've gone back to balanced. Reece James looking tired out there. Everyone's tired. I mean, Tammy Abraham, I'm not sure how he's not fallen over at this point. Havertz is a lovely ball from Kovacic. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. Kai Havertz with his second of the game, second in extra time, to surely see us through to the FA Cup final. And once again, James involved. I'm glad we kept Kante on there. And then Kovacic, just as he did in the previous round, off the bench in extra time with some incisive contributions. An assist this time for him. And that is that. We have seen off Fulham, our near neighbours, after extra time. A battling performance from the Cottagers, but it's not to be for them. We make it through to the FA Cup final. And can we actually win something this year? Right, minor injuries for Chilwell and Depay, but they should be okay for the other important games to come. And there's lots of important games to come. Right, we'll just hold on and we'll see who wins between Leeds and Liverpool let's be honest, it's going to be Liverpool. If it isn't, if they do lose and it's the start of a late collapse for them, that would be really appreciated. I just don't think that's very likely. Right, other results have meant we have apparently now qualified for the Champions League, which is obviously the main aim, the basic aim, which is good. And the budget for next season is 150 million. And how much wage budget? 373 extra in that one there. Very nice indeed. I mean, that's good. That's the main thing. Right, Man United win their game. So Tottenham dropping points. That's what's done it. We now cannot be caught by them. We're guaranteed to finish in at least third place. We want more. We do want more, but we're not gonna finish in first. I don't think that's very likely. Who are our FA Cup final opponents? Why, it's Liverpool. Are you surprised? No, you're not. 2-0 win for them against Leeds, and let's just see how much we're going to see them in our fixture list for the rest of the season. I mean, look at that. We've got Brentford next in the league, and then Man City, Liverpool, Man United, Leicester, Liverpool. What a fun end to the season that is going to be. Hopefully entertaining. We will be back tomorrow. Obviously, it's going to have to be the triple Liverpool threat. I mean, God, it's going to be something, isn't it? It's going to be something. Both legs of the Champions League semi-final. We're at home first. That will presumably only go well. The league game that we have to win, otherwise it's impossible for us to win the title. And then the second leg of that Champions League to round things off. And then, well, if there's nothing to play for in the Premier League, we might just sort of not bother with the other two and go straight to the FA Cup final. We will see how things go. But that is the end for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this extra mammoth long episode of Cup action, leave a like. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. I mean, I'd hope we can win at least one of the games next time against Liverpool. You know, the odds have got to be in us doing at least that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.